before, you should know it.
Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on self-confidence. I'm actually going to give you your typical, you just gotta be yourself and you just gotta feel confident. And yeah, no, this is not that type of video. I seriously want to actually help you guys. I'm going to tell you guys my story about how I dealt with my, confidence issues. And so in 5th grade, I had self-confidence issues. So it was basically mostly about my hair. It was about mostly my body. That's the main thing that I would beat myself up about, is my body. But then in 6th grade, that's when it seriously hit like hard. Like I felt I was such low self-esteem. Like it hit me like a train. You don't even know. Like I have so many things in my diary. Like when I wanted to, I seriously wanted to die. Like I wanted to get a knife and cut off all my fat on my stomach. Like that's how intense I was. But I did not cut myself. I did not become bulimic. I didn't eat. Well, I didn't eat, but I wasn't anorexic either, because I would eat around my family and things like that, but at school I wouldn't really eat. And I used to try, in 6th grade, I used to try everything. I mean everything to lose weight. I tried the water diet. I tried just not eating. I've tried working out. Like nothing seriously worked. But the thing that I didn't understand is that, I'm still little. I still got this baby fat. My face is still, I haven't, I'm still growing. I didn't get that in my head. So that's why I was like even more like depresso mode, I guess, because I thought, oh my gosh, this is the way I'm gonna be forever. So I had a really tough time. But I was really good about always being happy, in front of my friends and in front of my family. So they didn't really quite get it that I was really sad inside about myself, because I don't like to make it all awkward and be all sad and depressed around my family. I want to keep everybody happy, so I act happy. But I remember in 5th grade, I seriously just let it all out to my family. Like I remember it was my mom, my grandma, my brother, and my mom's boyfriend, and I seriously let it all out. And at least it was good for me to let it out. So that's honestly, after that day of me crying and letting out all my feelings about how I feel about myself, you don't even know. Like the next day, I felt so great about myself. Like honestly, it felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like that's how I dealt with my self-confidence, or that's what really helped me. So maybe for you guys, all you need is just to really talk to somebody. But I wouldn't recommend talking to your friends. I mean, yeah, you could talk to your friends about that, but I feel like a family member is better. Kind of, get a family member that you really trust, especially if they're older, because they can give you some really wise advice. And if you got your friends, yeah, they'll always be there for you, but they'll just probably be like, oh no, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. And come on, we all know that. I don't want to hear that. I want to know what I can do to help myself or something like that. So I would recommend you to first go to an adult to talk about that, especially if if you are harming yourself, like cutting yourself, being bulimic or anorexic. You need to talk to an adult. You can't not say anything about that. Another thing is, like with me, I felt like I only wear t-shirt and jeans. I felt like I was too fat for anything else. So if you feel that way, like no clothes look flattering on you, everything, you just have to wear frumpy, ugly clothes, wrong to the O. And even if you don't have a lot of money to go shopping, like big time shopping at expensive stores like PacSun, like that's okay though. That's okay. There's some even really good stuff at Walmart. There's some good stuff at Macy's, at Ross. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You need to just start finding clothes that look very flattering on you. Like, for example, if you find a dress that looks just amazing on you, then get different colors of that same dress. Like if you find a style of a blouse that looks really nice on you, then just get different versions of that. You know what I mean? Get different patterns, like get different colors. Or just find multiple, like different things with that same kind of cut. So find clothes that look really good on you. Find colors that look amazing on you. And black is slimming, so get some clothes in black, you know what I mean? Like a nice cute dress in black. And if you're self-conscious about your weight, which is, you know, mostly what a lot of girls are self-conscious about, I feel, then don't just keep on moping around about it, like, oh, I'm so fat, I'm so this. When in reality, you probably think you're a lot bigger than you actually are. But so don't just keep on moping around about it. Don't just keep on crying about it. Do something about it. Seriously, like, start eating healthy. If your family doesn't eat always the best foods ever, then you know what, when you go to the grocery store with your mom or your dad, then you start picking out, you know, fruits, vegetables, the veggie platters, or these little things where they have celeries and ranch dressing and peanut butter. You can dip them in, take them to school. And also, now I'm not saying it's wrong, don't ever eat a bag of hot Cheetos again, don't ever even have a cookie. I mean, yeah, you can have some of those things in your cupboards, but just not very much of them, you know what I mean? So instead of getting like 10 boxes of cookies, just get 1 box and, you know, have 1 a day or 1 every other day. You know what I mean? Just limit yourself and drink lots of water. If you want to work out, then go on YouTube. YouTube have so many workout things for teenagers, like what's her name, UrbanOG, I think that's her username. I'm not quite sure, but I'll leave her a link down below. And she has some really awesome workout videos. They're not very hard at all. I mean, they're a little tiring, you know what I mean, because they're workouts. But seriously, you could do them in the comfort of your own home. Like, she's seriously amazing. So you can do some of her workouts. You just start to eat healthy, and you'll start to feel good about yourself. And get involved in sports, because then that'll help you kind of lose weight. And you'll notice yourself starting getting slimmer. And also, as you get older, you'll start to slim out. So everything will be okay. If you have issues with like your face, or if you have something like a scar on your body that people might make fun of you for, or I don't know, something, a blemish or a problem, something on your skin, makeup, cover it up with makeup, especially if your main problem is acne. Makeup's a wonderful thing. Now, just because you might have like severe acne or whatever the issue is, doesn't mean that you have to feel very cakey. So if you don't like makeup that much, what you can do is you can just start off with concealer, you know, put concealer on the areas, then put compact little foundation thing, and you know, it's starting to cover it up. And wash your face with good products like Cetaphil. Cetaphil's daily facial wash is really good. Proactive is amazing. I'm seriously in love with Proactive. What are other ones? Clearasil is really nice. Also, another thing that you could do is, if you have Clearasil or any type of face wash for acne, what you do is you get a little bit and put it on the problem areas before you go to sleep. And then the next day you wake up, you wash your face, and it'll be either gone or seriously like almost gone. So you could use it kind of as a spot treatment to help your skin. Or go on Pinterest. Definitely get a Pinterest, because Pinterest will show you so many different ways on how to make your skin look really nice. And makeup too. If you already wear makeup, you know, try to look on YouTube videos and you know, start to get better at covering up your blemishes if that's a really big problem for you. And there you go. Next thing you know, you're all gorgeous and beautiful because you're confident, you're drinking water, you're eating healthy, you're getting your skin better. Or go see a dermatologist as well if it is very severe, because they will give you some medication or something that can definitely help your acne. Another thing is you just gotta start to really love yourself, to stop comparing yourself to others. And I know it seems hard to stop comparing yourself to other people, other girls, but you just gotta learn to stop doing that. Especially people on TV or models in magazines. Stop comparing yourself to them, because honestly, especially in magazines, it's all Photoshop. They're not that skinny. Their face isn't that clear. Their eyes aren't really that glowing and wonderful. Their hair is not really that shiny. Like, everything in magazines is like, those people, it's not even a real person in there. Like, it's all photoshopped and tricks and brightening and this and that. So just don't compare yourself to people in magazines, and really accept your body shape. Start to if you're shaped like in like a pear, you know, you're extra really curvy girl, you got, you know, you got some like big hips, you know what I mean, you're just like really curvy. Embrace your curves, girlfriend, okay? Honestly, it's seriously beautiful. I think all body types are really beautiful, whether you're shaped like a boy, because that's what I don't know how else you call it, you know, you're kind of skinny, you don't have a shape or anything like that. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I think all body shapes are really pretty. One thing that girls really want is that thigh gap. Now, I'm not if you already have a thigh gap because you're just naturally skinny that way, then okay, then I'm not saying it's wrong, then good for you. But for the girls who are a bit curvier, if you don't have a thigh gap, who cares? No guy's ever gonna be like, you know, I really like her, but she doesn't have a thigh gap. That's the problem. Like, no guy's gonna do that, seriously. I pinky promise you. And if he is like that, then he's just not the guy for you. Embrace your body shape. Really love it. Love yourself because you are beautiful. Stop hating yourself. Here's the thing, what I used to do is I used to be in front of the mirror for seriously like hours almost, and just always staring at imperfection, like, oh, my nose is this, my face is that, why does my face look like this, why can't it be like that? Stop doing that, you know what I mean? One thing, this might be really weird, but one thing that helps me is to make really weird, ugly faces, you know, make my face all weird, and do that in the mirror, and trust me, I know this sounds so weird, like I'm crazy, but like make weird faces in the mirror, and then all of a sudden when you're back to your face, you're like, hey, I'm pretty gorgeous, because you made so many ugly, weird faces, so then when you go back to your regular face, you're like, oh, hey, I'm kind of cute. You know what I mean? So I don't know why, that just kind of helps me, and like really like get relaxed, like do weird stuff in the morning or something like that before you look in the mirror, and then, you know, so then you feel loosey-goosey. It's kind of like when I do this, like weird things in the morning, I know this sounds so weird, I feel like I'm getting comfortable in my body. You know what I mean? Like dance around a little bit, you know, listen to some music, start dancing, and make weird faces in the mirror, you know, move your body all around, and you'll just feel really happy. Hug somebody, go on YouTube, look at some funny videos and you smile and be happy, and then or watch an inspiring movie, you know what I mean, and then you'll feel so good about yourself. You'll feel really happy. You want to surround yourself with good things too. I feel like it can help you so much more when you're happy, because if you're always sad, then you'll pick on yourself more and more and more. But if you're happy and you're a really happy person, then you're just like, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, I'm amazing, I can do this. Don't look at so much of your flaws, but look at the things that you can do. You know what I mean? But hey, I can play the piano, I can draw really good. Don't be like, well, I can't do this, I can't dance, I can't. No, forget that. You know what I mean? Look at what you can do instead of what you can't do, because what you can do makes you special, and so does what you can't do. You know what I mean? Look at find out what you really like. Find a hobby that you really do like. Find a sport that you really like. Find something that makes you happy, and don't look at negative things. Don't look at ugly, bad, scary movies and bad things, because you want to fill your head with good things. And when you're full of good things, then you feel good as a person. And when you're happier, then I feel like you're more confident in yourself, because you're just so happy. You know what I mean? You're just happy all the time, and help people, you know, go, I don't know, donate to charity on Christmas or Thanksgiving, go feed the homeless, something like that. You know, so then you feel really good as a person, and you start to say like, wow, I'm amazing, I'm very kind, I can do all these great things, you know what I mean? So then you focus more on all the things that you can do instead of the things that you can't do. And then later on, as you'll start to notice, you won't even recognize, you won't even think about your flaws. You won't even think about how your nose is this way, or your stomach and your body shape is that way. You know what I mean? Because you'll be so focused on just being overall happy and working on school, and, you know, focusing on getting good grades and things like that. So just the main secret to be self-confidence is to be happy. That's all it is. You just gotta be happy. And there's this one quote that I really, really do like, and it says, "A lion does not lose sleep over the opinion of a sheep." So what that basically, you're the lion, and you know, this happens with mostly girls. And if you hear someone else at school be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so ugly," or if you hear someone talking smack about you, you're the lion. She's the other person is a sheep. Are you gonna all worry about it because the sheep said something about you? No, don't worry about it. So like, if you hear someone say drama about you or something like that, you know, saying you're ugly or fat, don't let that bring you down, because that is one person, you know what I mean? And the funny thing is if we have someone tell us a good compliment, we won't believe it. But if we have someone tell us a bad compliment, then we'll believe it forever, seriously. When in reality, it should be the other way around. If someone tells us a good compliment, yeah, put that switch in your brain, okay? Make that switch now. If someone tells you a good compliment about yourself, believe it and run with it, okay? And if someone tells you if you hear something bad, a bad thing about yourself, then don't believe it. Be like, no, that's not true. I'm beautiful, I'm happy, I love the way I am. You know what I mean? So kind of make that switch in your brain. Before you think about doing anything to harm yourself, just stop. Just stop and do some of the things that I told you, and you know, hopefully it'll help. So anyways, I love you guys so very much. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful life, a wonderful week, and all of that good stuff. And bye!
You're beautiful, beautiful, you should know it.